Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Kay, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Tarot's Magician. This is the number 1 in the Major Arcana. Now we're looking at the Rider-Waite Coleman-Smith pack, a really traditional image. We see the Magician. He's got one hand raised up to the heavens, he's holding a scepter, the other hand is pointing to the earth. It's really, literally, the image represents manifestation. This is a card of power and action, and the number 1 represents individuation and creation. So here we see this magician literally raising his arm up to the heavens to bring through the power of manifestation, his dreams and lofty ideals into the physical. On the table here, you see that the magician has 4 objects, and they represent the 4 suits in tarot, and also they represent the 4 natural elements. So there's the sword, which is air and mental thought, and we have the cup, which is water, which is our emotions, and the wand is fire, and it is motivation and impetus. And we have the pentacle, which represents earth and the physicality of our world. The magician, he has everything he needs in front of him for this journey. The question is, will he use his focus and his determination and his will to hone these skills and choose where he goes and how he is in his life? And that's what this card really represents: manifestation, power, creation. The image also shows above the head of the magician, there's the lemniscate, and that is the symbol for infinity. And the Ouroboros is wrapped around the magician's waist. That's the snake eating its tail. And both the Ouroboros and the lemniscate represent the cycle of life and death. And this card can remind us that everything is energy. There is only energy. We are energy, and therefore we're alchemists. We can transform through our own will, through our own choices, through honing skills. Also, it's really about those unseen forces that we feel, that we have a knowingness that exist. So the magician is magical and powerful and creative. You see the yellow, the background in yellow, that really is a representation of our solar plexus chakra, and how this chakra, this 3rd chakra, is our powerhouse, it's our power center, and it really walks us forward into the world. Again, all about action. Flowers around the magician, you see the red roses above his head, and white lilies, and more red roses all in the front ground. Those represent that our ideas and our imagination, we can bloom those into reality, into our physicality. So this card, the magician, when it comes up in a reading for your querent, it is a real positive yes card. This is someone who has taken the time and used their mind and their will and discipline and fortitude to learn and hone the skills that they need to move themselves forward in their lives. So it's a super powerful, very much a yes card. The shift that the magician is wearing is white, and that white is representative of pure thought and intention. And the red robe that he's wearing, that represents our root chakra and our connection to the earth. And it's also the fire element, which is very much an impetus, constantly moving us forward. In the shadowy side of this card, it could represent someone who has not taken the time to learn self-discipline, or someone who may be very erratic and not know how to use their own power. And in a very, very shadowy aspect, it could represent someone who uses power over others rather than using power to empower themselves and to empower others. So the shady side of this card can be very uncomfortable and even unscrupulous. I want to show you just a couple of other images. This image, this magician, is from Chris Ann's Light Seers Tarot. And you see the bright yellow in the background, and it's just coming forth. And this magician is very focused, using his concentration and will, and you can just see that he's creating something, he's manifesting something, his intention is very focused. And you also see the lemniscate on the top of the hoodie here. This tarot deck, it's really different, you know. Like I said in the last video, we really have to learn the language of each deck before we start reading with them. The power and the creation, the number one, this is all represented here, like traditionally. However, in kind of more modern day language, if you will. So this card is also all about action and power. And it's not so much an out front, here's what I'm doing. It's kind of a inward, here's what I'm doing. That's what I feel with this card. That is Chris Ann, the Light Seers Tarot. This image is from Kim Kranz, and this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And you see all of the elements here. Also, the yellow, the shining through of the yellow, representing that impetus, that third chakra. And this cheetah, they're fast, they're moving, they're forward, they're graceful, they're intelligent. All of the same traditional symbolism and imaginings go with this card as well. And I love the different flavors that artists bring to the renditions of the images in tarot while still holding their original meanings. And that is tarot's number one major arcana, the Magician. Hey, before I sign off, I want to let you know that I've launched a new website, and I would love for you to check it out and even sign up for my newsletter and book a reading with me. So you'll find the link below in the description. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.